Snippet. This hasn't been filmed because it was sort of a half done background. So these 2 pages I've stuck into the back of my journal. They were from a really old art journal and I'd only done 2 pages in it. It wasn't the really best paper. It was when I first started. It was not this house, the other house, the other house, that house. 10, 12 years ago? I don't know. Long time ago when I first started art journaling page. This could have been even my first art journal page. I don't know. I don't like this white I put on them. Don't know what I was thinking. And I like the background of this page. It was done with sprays. This was sort of the off spray page. And there's one of my stencils in the back. So, yeah, I've been doing stencils about 15 years. So probably a little less than that. So today I just stuck on these 2 stamped images that were hanging out in. I have a box just here of bits and pieces that gets finished from that bits and pieces are left over from projects and get shoved in that box, and then I can grab for it. And I've got all my letter stickers at the front because I use those all the time. So they're from a Dina Wakley stamp set left over from another project, so I stuck those on, coloured them in with a bit of paint, and then I was going to hand write a title, but you're probably sick of hearing this. I have an elbow injury. It's my right elbow. It's my dominant hand. It hurts to write. It hurts. Hopefully getting some physio on it in another week or half's time, and hopefully that will get the pain under control so I can do stuff again, which will be nice. So I went and delved into my other drawers and found some of these really old stickers from the reject shop. I think this is 2 packs in one with the different fonts, and this one I think it's kid stickers as well. I don't even know how old these are, but when I use stickers on my art journal pages I always add extra glue because they're going over sprays and washi tape and all sorts of things. So that's what I've been up to today. I can mark a journal page off on my chart for the year. Hello, I thought I'd share my progress of what I'm up to with my long stitch. So look, wow, I'm 3/4 of the way there. This black was a bit of a nightmare trying to do the lines across when you've got to skip across a bunch of coloured patterns. Trying to follow the line across was fun. So I finished the edge here. I extended the edge a little by about 3 stitches just to cover up the line. Decided I'm going to get this framed when I'm finished, so I'm going to have to find a frame and then take it into a framer and get a mat cut, I think. So I'm very excited. I have taken it off the frame for a minute, but I have oodles and oodles of colours left. Look at this. So I've done all the pink, orange, yellow. Look at the amount of thread that's left. And I've only got a little bit of black left to do, and I've got a massive amount of black. So I'm going to have heaps left over. I've got a little bit of green to do as well. But that's where I'm up to. Show you when it's all finished. Not sure that I'll get it framed quickly, but that's the goal, and really enjoying doing this. So hopefully I can tackle another one, but I must admit, and I've said this a couple of times, I'm doing it a little bit more than I should. I should be doing some other work, so maybe when this one's finished I won't open my next one or my next crafty project and concentrate on doing some more work or housework. Nah, let's have some fun. Show you when it's done. Hello, so I thought I'd show you what I'm up to. I actually started this one close to Christmas. This is one of the craft kits I got from Kmart for my daughter and myself. It's like down to $4, so didn't quite realise what it was because I only saw it online. Thought wall hanging, crochet wall hanging. So you actually crochet through the grid, which is interesting. So I've done all the white and all the outside, just done the black beak. Looks a bit funny, but hopefully when I do the other colours. And then we've got pre-made pom-poms, little tassels we have to put on. So it's supposed to look like this when it's finished. So I started this one, and then I got the latch hook, long stitch that you've been seeing lots of, and I may have concentrated on the long stitch, and now I've decided to pick this one back up. I like having a little bit of craft to do at the end of the night. It's a bit of downtime, and while I'm giving our bunny rabbits a run, we have 2 bunny rabbits for anyone that's new. They live inside and they get to run throughout the house for about an hour at night to stretch their legs. They run around like my house is a racetrack. So I sit and crochet or sit and do a little bit of craft when they are out and about. Usually I have to get up and tell them off because they're like little toddlers. They get into everything. You leave something on the floor, it then has rabbit chew marks on it. So funny. But that is what I'm up to. So I'm about to start the pink, which is this bright pink here, undo his legs, and this bit, and his head. So I will show you when I've done some more. thought I'd show you where I'm up to with my long stitch that I've been working on since middle of January. It's now the end of March, so taken me 2.5 months. Is that right? End of January be 2 weeks. All of February, yeah. In amongst doing a lot of other stuff, I have done all the stitching and I took it off the frame and thought I was finished. I'm thinking I may add another black line across the top to cover up the words. I extended the sides a bit. I don't know, hoping to frame it. Thought I was finished, but then, actually before I go, look at all the cotton, or the wool, these left. This is all the colours. They're left. I could probably do another one. Seriously. And look at the black. There is a little hunk of black here, and a big hunk of black here. So there is, I wonder if I can get any of this like meshy stuff. So I've got oodles left. Thought I was finished, as I said before, and I think I'm not quite finished. If you have a look in the middle of the flowers, there's little knotty things in the 3 main flowers. Oh, and it looks like there's 4 main flowers. That one too. Sorry, that was a bit quick. So I think they're called French knots or something like that. Something, I don't know. So I do like the little Frenchy knots, so I will go back and finish that. I'll put this back on the frame just so it's easier, and the knots just go over the top in here and add a bit more texture. So I will do that, and then I'll show you the finished project. And if I do any more at the top, get this black out of the way. I certainly have a lot of black wool left, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any more of the black. If I do black, I'll extend this little bit of green as well, just up probably 5 squares. I don't know. I do like it. Took a while. May have purchased a couple more to do. Found some on Super Duper Special, because these are expensive little buggers. They're expensive little biters, being long stitch, and they could halve the amount of wool and take some of the cost off, which would be nice. That's what I've been doing. I'll show you when I'm finished. Very busy with work at the moment, doing a lot of things I can't show anyone. A lot of secret stuff. So I'm not getting as much time to craft as I'd like. And I can't really show you stuff. That's no good. Come back and show you when I'm finished. Just thought I'd update you on my little flamingo. He's all pink now, so I've filled in all the pink. I've actually run out of pink cotton, hence why there's only half a leg done, or pink wool, I suppose, not cotton. But his fluffy feathers, and I don't know whether I should have done all of this here or all of the leg. The fluffiness should cover that. So I've got the fluffiness on his back and his bottom to do the pom-poms down the bottom and put the railing on. And then he'll be done. Something else finished. Don't know whether I've enjoyed this one as much. It's a bit of it's crocheted with a crocheting hook through the grid. So a bit difficult, and he's a bit lumpy up here. Doing the straight lines was fine, but then doing this you had to sort of go around in curves, and it was like, which hole do I go through? Do I go through half a hole, or that another stitch is in, or do I skip one? So it's got a bit sort of bunchy around him, but he's got lots of texture. He should look really cool with his fluffy bits on, which I might finish tonight, and I'll show you the finished piece. Hello, I thought I'd put this in my snippets of the week, or will be the month. I've been doing a bit of crafting, just nothing I can show you. But I did go to the secondhand bookshop over Easter. I went with my daughter, and I said to my daughter, limit of 20 books. She walked out with 33. Mainly she bought reading books, and I decided I didn't need any books, but I found some really cool ones anyway. So I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books, which I thought wasn't that bad. I think these were $2 or $3 each. So not that bad at all. Let's show you what I got. So I picked up this one. I was looking through the crafty section, and this one caught my eye. New glass stained pattern book. Stained glass pattern book. New glass stained glass pattern book. Okay. So basically when I was flipping through it, it has a lot of these sort of obviously stained glass things you can make. But I thought, ooh, I could use these as a base to fill in patterns and Zentangle and colour in, and not really a colour innerer, but I could add patterns to these and have fun with my stencils. And so I thought that was really cool. And it's nice thick-ish paper too, so it should take a fair bit of Zentangling and stuff. The book's obviously falling apart. Well, now it's totally falling apart, so some different ones on the back. It's from the 1980s, so it's what? We're 24 now, it's 40-something years old. Then I picked up this one by chance, just saw this when I was walking past. Reader's Digest Motoring Guide of Australia. Obviously, we don't have motoring guides anymore. This one's in pretty good nick, actually. I've had this book before. I picked it up at the same book sale. 83, 88. And what I liked about it is I turned it into an art journal, and when you open it up, it's a square format. So I like working in a lot of altered books because there's a lot more opportunities to get different size books and things, or I can do like a skinny page. I didn't do many skinny pages in the book, so I do take a fair few of these pages out. I use the maps in other things, and I'm going to turn that into an art journal because I think I've got one page left in the current one, and then it goes on my used up shelf. Alexis spotted this one and goes, "What's decoupage?" I said, "Oh, it's when you stick stuff, you cut out papers and stick it on. It's the old collaging, what we call it nowadays." I said to her, "Just let me have a look at the book because sometimes they have stuff to cut out in them." Ooh, I was right. So right at the back, again, I think this one's from the 1980s. Let's have a look just out of curiosity. Excuse my head if it's coming into shot. This one smells a tad just of an old book, but these are cute. Anyway, no, it doesn't have a year in it. It's really weird. Usually it has a year. Doesn't really matter anyway. But in the back of the book, so it goes through, has some beautiful pictures in it that we can cut out as well. So if you're a long time viewer of the channel or been subscribed since the start of the year, would have seen the cotton collage books that I bought. They're all the rage at the moment. So these are sort of the same sort of thing. I can cut out different things. So it goes through a few different projects, how to glue and stuff. So the front of the book is not so much what I wanted. I might utilise a few of these completed projects. I can cut pictures out of them. Some of them are just not. I can probably cut the flowers out of this one to use. But at the back of the book, look. Let's see if I can find where it starts. So it has this one. Collage we can all cut up. They're single-sided. So it's shiny paper, but that's okay. The cut and collage books I have at the moment are shiny paper. So it has all these in the back of the book. They've not been used or cut up. It's quite nice, decent paper. So I thought some of them are not really my cup of tea. I may pass them along. It just depends on what I do. These ones are probably not my cup of tea. I like the bright butterflies. I like the old pictures. I reckon I might be able to incorporate them in something. Love the fish, like so random. And then some flowers. So that is an old cut and collage book. It's a hardcover book. That was really cool. Then I got acrylic painting, A to Z of flowers. I thought I might have a go at painting some flowers, or this had really cool pictures in it that I could cut out and use in, again, the collage or in my art journal. Oh, picture of a dahlia in there from an old magazine. So it sort of had, yeah, so I grabbed that one. Love this one. This is gorgeous. Sort of goes step by step on how to paint it. Not that I'll be painting that well, a bit of drawing flowers. I did a drawing course in, or a 4-week little short course in February, and thoroughly enjoyed it, and sort of getting back into drawing. Lifelike portraits from photography. I thought this would be cool to, get my mouse out of the way. The black and white drawings are just gorgeous, so I could cut those up. Or I used to draw hands back in the day. I used to draw really detailed hands. Or I can either cut them up and use the drawings, which they're just gorgeous drawings, or I can actually use the book as a bit of an instruction book and draw some eyes and oh, I love those eyes, aren't they gorgeous? So I thought while I was in the mood for doing stuff, this would be cool actually. Where was it? Seeing pattern. Be cool to cut your art journal page up and make it and chop it all up and see what it looks back like. I don't know. Then I grabbed some music paper. Grabbed the biggest book of music paper I could find. I loved all this in it too. So it must be reproductions of like sheet music or something. So these were really cool. How I'm going to use them, I have no idea. But I like the boldness of the book text. I don't have any that's this big like that. So I grabbed that again for $2 or $3. Cut it up. And the last one I grabbed was, get this mouse out of here, was Eye of Australia. Ear of Australia. Eye. Whoops, I'm going to hit my microphone. Hopefully that doesn't make a noise. I got this one again for the backgrounds. Maybe it's Eye of Australia. EYE. But basically it's just big glossy, well, once you get past all the wording, big glossy pictures of things that I thought would be cool to use as a background or to cut up. Sydney Harbour Bridge, you obviously can't see over here. Again, it's glossy, but I can always put some matte medium on it. But I liked some of the, we've got some, oh, this one opens up. Oh, I like the clouds. We've got some of just scenery, but this one seemed to have like buildings, and if I put my hand under it, you'll be able to see it without the, oh, we've got cows. I thought this one would be fun to collage things into. But just gorgeous. Wow, that's just awesome. That's like reflective. But the colours in these photographs are just awesome. So I have a few of these. I'm trying not to buy any more books till I actually use a lot more of them. Love the old house. The old car. So this one had, oh, let's see, had a lot more potential than a few of the others that were just like mountains or roads, or, and I believe the blue pages are, oh, it tells you where they are. That's what the blue pages are. But some of them are fold outs, like more panoramic ones, which are really cool. So the stuff that I've got from my cut and collage books, I can then collage into this book and leave it whole, or tear this book up and use it. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. Depends what Missy wants to do with it as well. Love all the leaves. So, and this blue paper is really nice in between too, and it's blank on one side. So that's pretty, the night sky. Let's flip through this a little bit more. Another must have a flip out every so often, which is really cool. But even just the stormy clouds, the water, I can, oh, I like that one too. Oh, one on fire. Alexis earmarked another book that had something on fire that she wanted to play with. More big pull out ones. Love just all the colours. This is pretty. So that's what I grabbed from the secondhand bookshop to have a play with. As I said, I've been doing a little bit of crafting in, what month are we? March. But just haven't been able to show you anything. A lot of secret stuff happening. So I have to do some more crafting for me because I miss that. But I mainly do it for work at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you again soon with what I'm up to next.